Okay, well. We are here. So, what happened is that I was in a Discord call with a bunch of people from Map Inc. and we went through these maps. I was streaming and recorded it, and then my fucking microphone was muted from OBS's end. So I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. It must be because I be plugging my camera on, and then it'll like randomly just like, I don't know, something fucks up with the audio. Floating leaves. Well, that's a minor issue. Anyway, Edin. I'm gonna be going through all these maps, the new latest additions. Rest in peace, all the previous maps. I hope that Memento is coming back to Wingman. That map is a banger. Okay. With that all being said, let's talk about Eden. The layout, first of all, is the thing that everyone notices. I like the fact that it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's overpass inspired, but the A-bomb side is just kind of reeks with the spawn being on the bomb side, sort of design where it gets some unique play around where the player is just like kind of like late round loom around this area, and then you do an execute, and it's never like a normal bomb site execute where you just like have people holding on the site, because that would be fucking boring gameplay to just sit around here. Instead of that, you just kind of push forward into here, and then if you manage to stay alive, now you get a standard bomb site hold. Also, shout out to Vaya, who was the first to notice that the video was muted, and actually told me that he would enjoy to hear people's opinions on the map. So that I was like, oh, what the fuck? I have a free day off, so. But. Okay. I mean, I don't have a free day. I had work today. Anyway. My issue with this bomb site, that was a positive thing, by the way, previously. Now we get to the gripe. And calling that it reeks like overpass. I mean that the road here just kind of means that the map makers didn't get really creative with the bomb site. You don't really have any height variation within the bomb site to play around. You have a bunch of these headshot angles, which I find annoying. Like, if you have to peek into cover like this, it's really retakeable. Same issue is over here. Like, you can crouch and get out of the cover. It's unique, but is it fun? I don't know. I don't tend to like positions where you can like do this like a whole lot, you know. I get it, like Dust 2, you know, like fucking whatnot, like Nuke, like Secret. Like we have these kinds of positions in Counter-Strike maps. It's not a big deal, but I mean it's not a revelation or like a new gameplay thing. It feels bad to get killed by a player that's just like fucking around with you, like just peeking from a headshot angle like that. So I think for the future, I think designing against these sorts of things and only using it where it actually enhances the gameplay, where you have like nuke silo towards secret sort of power dynamic. I think that complements the position very well there. But here, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan. The layout here, I haven't played the latest version, and this has changed a little bit. I had a couple of gripes which haven't been fixed. I think that these two angles here are not well distinguished from each other. I think they're a little bit too close. That might be what the mapmakers wanted from this angle, for it to be powerful for the CTs, just because there are two of them very close to each other. But I think this one gets quite nerfed. Like this later one here gets quite nerfed because it's, you know, you have to look up here, here, and here. And this is quite of a big open area, so players have quite a lot of space to iterate and actually switch up their angles. But I like, nevertheless, I like the open-endedness of it, and this looks very nice. I like it. And I like this purple, actually like a violet color here. More of a fan of the pinks and bright stuff. Yeah. One big ass gripe is that I did not know. I couldn't figure out which is the angle that the CT is going to be peaking. Look at this. This shit here blends so well together. Like, heck, the fucking angle could be here. Like, for all I know, as a terrorist peeking into here. Like, this does not look like a playable, like an entrance here. What the fuck? Do something about it. Put a fucking board like this. Put it there. I mean, you have this, but it's that's just clutter. It's you can barely make it out as to be an arrow from here. I don't know if that's like a shader thing or like my video settings, but come on, man. Yeah, do something about that. Maybe like flip the door outways so it's like coming out, so you don't have to like kind of like, you know, you could actually make this into kind of a deep angle, so you actually have to clear that too if you swap out the direction of the doors. But yeah, just so we have a little bit more contrast there. There's nada. Okay, twin spins. Okay. What else? I think this area is really cool. I think the dynamic with this, instead of it being just like one entrance here to the bomb site, you have two. And this upper actually lends itself nicely to a dynamic that I call go past the bomb site to another one. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like this dynamic. It works well in play. Like, one smoke here is almost enough to cross the whole thing, and if you're covering that, you only have like one spot to play. I think I don't know if this is like controversial or I don't even know, but like you could open up like some sort of a ledge up here to spice up the gameplay. I think this is like, you have this heaven, but there's nothing on the bomb site. Like, it's just this is one and done. You cannot play around this stuff. Like, so much of this map is just not designed. What the fuck? So much of this stuff is not just designed to like be played around. Like, you could open up this like little back loop here and just like make this position a little bit powerful, so you could like molly the back loop up, you know, and you could actually play on site. There's no gameplay on site. There's this, and then now you're just like, if terrorists smoke this, they can now swing you from here. They get this area under control. They can cover up heaven, and then, you know, there's only one spot to hiding over there. This is a fucking one and done too. Like, you're so screwed. You're maybe good for like one kill, and then you'll just get spammed. So a lot of this map when I was playing it was that I was getting stuck. I was getting stuck a lot. Yeah. This area is cool. I like the ability for the CTs to be able to fall back. I enjoyed this to a great extent. This was cool. Very good gameplay. I was trying to keep my voice going. I'm eating a little Swedish candy here. Bilar. I love this color. Good job. The waffle man here. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. I dig the visuals. Very clean. I like the shape of this building. Yeah, I like this map. This is a cool map. We did have some FPS issues in the first unreleased official. I mean, it was released, but like it was not the official version in the game yet. And I still haven't played like a secondary comp game on this, so I don't know if the FPS issues have been fixed 100%. All right, next up, practice. Let's check basalt. Basalt didn't change that much, but there are a couple very cool changes. And I've played a couple of games on basalt then and now, so I do have like a well structured, quote unquote, opinion on this.
Let's move. Come on,
Let's
hurry
kick the
up.
bots. All right. OG Lala here. Okay. Basalt. Kind of a classic already. Like, it's been some years since it was included in the game, but I'm happy to see the map again. These, like, what the fuck is this? This needs to get fixed. That hilarious glass. I don't know what the fuck is causing that. Like, whenever I make I make glass and make it breakable, like, I can fucking throw flashes through it. Like, these just bounce off. Like, that's hilarious. Also, is that window misplaced? Hold on. Yes, it is. I mean, it's inside the wall. It's just a little bug. Oh, there's also 2 of the windows. Valve, please fix. I mean, map makers, please fix. That's funny. Okay. I mean, in Iceland, you probably would have double windows, you know? So yeah, little do people know that you would... What the fuck is up with this glass, too? There's 2 glasses there, too. Yeah, little do people know, in colder countries, we do have double windows. So we have, like, 2 frames like this next to each other. Just because it's so cold. Anyway, the bomb site changes. Nothing much here. There's one thing... I do not like these headshot angles, but then again, it's such a small thing. Like, actually, like, you know, like, and also the rock in the way. What the fuck? All right, so the rock in the way, like, this is, you know, when you're fighting, there's already a headshot angle, and then you get obscured. It gets obscured by a rock. You know? And then if a player's head is over there... Let me just show this. CL lock camera 1. I should have a bind for this. Very useful. Yeah. Not very visible, is it? CL draw... Actually, I do have a bind for this. Here. Not very visible, is it? So when you're fighting, it's not that bad, but I think it's worse up close. Yeah, not very good visibility. Anyway. That's a little funny bind. So, this door, this creaky door here, is one of the biggest new additions, newest changes. Like, previously this area kind of felt a little bit, like, dead somehow. Like, you would play here, but then you got stuck and shit. Now this area has been opened up, and you can actually rush this as a T. Does this happen here, too? Yeah, it does. It's hilarious. I don't know if this window could be opened up or like clipped somehow so you don't have to jump. Like, it's not that precise of a jump, and you can, like, either way just like kind of get in. But yeah, I feel like rushing this is like so fucking claustrophobic. I do feel like I'm inside of a Icelandic apartment though. But look how pretty this is. This is insanely good looking. You know, and there's nothing crazy even going, like, you know, fucking zucchini on the table, a banana, wine, you know, Italy props. But yeah, CS2 be looking good. We have this, very nice, breakable stuff. I like these angles. These are actually quite cool for holding. Like, it's such an off angle, you know, in a way. Yeah, and then you have the classic mid fight. I'm hearing static from my phone being too close to my fucking headphone cable. Yeah, middle. Nothing changed in mid that much, except for the dynamic over here. Changed a little bit. I don't like these letters here. I think this font is fucking ugly. It's made in hammer, I think. I don't know. No, they are not. They look fast texture tooled, or like, you know, Alt H wrap. Yeah, I don't like that font. It just looks a little bit wonky. I like these though. And that sound. I love this sound. One thing I got like kind of weirded out too is the lack of like contrast here too. Like it's so hard to make out the shape. Like the base of this light tower. It's very odd. Like you're looking at it and you don't even realize that there's a dent there, like an indent. So I don't know. Like maybe have this like scraping go a little bit up like that to add the contrast there, and then on this side be clean, and then like right here you have it. It's nice. So maybe do something about that. This area, this is nice. Hasn't changed at all. I actually have never checked this. Wow, this is just fucking stunning. And oh yeah, I think the skybox also changed. It used to not be this sunny. This is just fucking beautiful. Jesus Christ. Look at this. God damn, are we in like... Is this real life? Is this fucking... Oh god. Well, alright, anyway. Let's get back to the map. This is very cute. Nice grassy top. Yeah, I think that's basalt. The map is great. I enjoy this map. It's a good Counter-Strike map. Feels nice to play on. If anything, bit repetitive sometimes. But the new like middle mashup definitely helps. Terrain. Well, I do okay, well let's get Whistle out of the way. That's the map that I have least to say. This map was made by Quoting and somebody else, I forget.
We will make them regret this day.
Prac.
Let's move.
Okay.
Come on, hurry up.
Let's move. Let's move then, guys. Right. Awesome train models. Super fucking nice. I like the green. I love all the little happy details. I almost feel like there's gonna be a fucking leprechaun jumping out of somewhere. Like any moment. Yeah. A little milk train. Like a cattle train or whatever. It's not a cattle train. Good old classic wooden cart. WTF. I like that. Was this like, I don't know. I was thinking like if this model was like at all less detailed, like I could get this as a reference that the like whoever made this model was like just fed up with it and was like, ah, what the fuck, you know? Right, okay. Yeah, gameplay. These are wall bangable. It's a fairly simplistic map. You just have like this train station, and then you have like this back sort of power zone area, as we like to call it. Very open bomb site. Fairly fast plans for the T. I what the fuck am I even saying? This is also wall bangable, but yeah, I guess that the plants are quite fairly fast for the T's, which that is nice. And also the look at these angles. Water drip. I like my cheese drippy, bro. Okay. Also, good use of this model. Jesus Christ. I recognize this. This is from Nuke Silo. One of the smaller ones. Yeah, this is cool. Nice coal texture. But yeah, I like this angle design. So you can peek from front, you can cover from back, and then you can get on top. And also, I like the little red bike in the back. Makes you be able to pick out the angle. So like all of these like small little things go so unnoticed and like unappreciated in CS maps. Like to the player, like they don't even think about that, but us map makers, you know, gotta think of that stuff. Yeah, I enjoy the visuals of this map. I haven't played it. Everything's very golden. It's very happy looking. Yeah, I enjoy it. But the layout, again, you know, it's not that special. It's open, standard. Happy. Makes me happy. Okay. Check out Palais. I won't be spending that long on this map though. It's there's a lot to be seen. Like, this is amazing. This is fucking amazing. I think this has to be one of the coolest CS maps I've seen.
This is what we have been working for.
Hey, bot.
Here we go, you
Guess what?
mongrel dogs.
He shoved me. He pushed me. He got kicked. But like, this map is full of stuff. It's so fucking pretty. Like, look at this light. Everything. This fucking designer sofa. I bet this is like classical, like some sort of a classical. I know that this is fucking. I've seen this a million times. Yeah, such like full of rich details everywhere. Do these have red bottoms too? Are these the one? No, they don't. Chanel. Vague. Source interior design. Art Verena. Anomalous fashion. How to end a video when you still have no closure. Alright. We're all YouTuber references. All the fucking cats, everything. Okay, anyway, the gameplay is such. Oh, like, just look at this. This is a fucking these sorts of street signs exist in Paris too. Like, it's just, fuck, love this. Cool. Solar panels. Yeah, fucking trash bags on the fucking balcony. Really, big ass hotel sign. These dudes here. Look at them. They have no pupils though. Look kind of scary. Anyway, let's get to the map. So, gameplay on this map is fucking enjoyable as frick. It's so cool that you can just like actually free roam around the map to this extent. And these sorts of positions, like, they don't feel unfair. Like, one moment you're just like kind of, you're behind the cover, and then you just like kind of jump down and swoop down on top of the CT holding. The CTs also have quite ample opportunity to like snipe from cover, and they have like a great headshot angle there to the terrorist jumping down. And to be honest, like, when you're jumping down, you're kind of fairly vulnerable too. So it's not like you're getting like a free entry to the site. Very shiny roof texture. Me like it. This area too, fucking enjoy it. So clean. Look at this. This looks like AI generated somehow, and I'm getting like bad vibes from it. But I don't think it is. Look at this. Oh, my French. No way. Someone's coffee is like, looks fucking piping hot. I'm getting distracted, sidetracked. So much cool shit. Gigan. This is the fucking editor text. Oh my god. Well, it actually looked kind of legit. Like, that's not even a model. That's just a fucking entity that fucking provides text. Where was the cool mirror? Like, there was there's a room with a mirror, and it's like really cool, and it's like you don't even like realize that it's. Where is it? Come on, what the fuck? It's here, right? Just look at this. A mirror. I want for all of you to appreciate this as much as I do. A mirror on the wall reflects a painting, which just happens to be a Mona Lisa. But it reflects. Oh, it doesn't reflect the fucking. Oh, not real time. Oh my god. Anyway, it happens to reflects the wall behind it, which has a painting. Normally, people just place a painting over here and be like, oh, that's cool. Now, just extends the room so much better. Smart. Super smart. Super smart. Such a small little neat thing. Goes unnoticed by like millions of people, like players. Anyway, yeah, this is cool. This is a cool map. The city side, this is also very cool. I love that this like prop from like 2018 Inferno is still around. I mean, it's not the oldest prop that people use still, but you know, get what I mean. I like this too. This looks so ominous. This is trippy as shit. Trippy, bruh. Okay. Okay. There's something here. Odd little black square. Might be out of bounds for the cube map or something. Okay, yeah, but that's palais. That's DE French wingman map. Awesome. And lastly, we have DE train for this video not to be like an hour long. Trying to keep it fairly watchable. Practice train. I love train. As a Finnish person, somehow Finnish people love train. Like back in the day, playing with friends, we used to like queue every map. And we fucking all, like, every time. Probably closer to 50% of the time we queued all maps, we got train. And there was always a fucking Finnish 5-stack against us. And then, you know, we used to say, easy Finnish enemy. This is very cute. I'd never noticed that. Alright, train. New train. I like my train drippy. Bruh. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the rain. Except that it looks fucking cool. It's smart that what they did with the positioning of it. Go check out T2 Muir's video. And also 3 Clicks Phillips. I don't need to advertise that. This jump, there's something that they did to this jump that makes it like infuriating. I was able to do it. But you just hit your head. Do you have to like jump early? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you do. You have to like jump on the line of the yellow. Like on the yellow somehow. I don't know. I don't know what they fucking massacred my boy. So my first thoughts of this area were that it's such a cool way to fix this area. But now, I think I have an issue with it. I think that this area is a little bit too tight. And it makes it so that retaking sight from tunnels is harder now as a CT. Which kind of always, like, tunnels has been the first rotation route. Because this gets fucking smoked all the time. And now... Long Dog, rest in peace, Pop Dog. Long Dog feels somehow harder to rotate through, but then again, you don't have to take any terrorist control over here, so it's a little bit easier and CT controlled. So maybe that balances it out. I hope it does. I haven't played this enough to actually make like a legit educated you know, point about it. But yeah, so I just feel like this getting smoked off, it's like if you're here, like it's a little bit too late for you to go to Pop Dog anymore. Like this feels a little bit too long to do in that situation. I hope that I'm wrong and that like there's just some sort of a positioning thing. Like maybe players just start to play like closer up, like way closer up over here all the time so they can rotate in time. Like that might be just like the players might just need a meta change the community just needs to like, you know, start cooking again with the little different like positional metas of the maps. But yeah, like when you're here, I think just individually this area feels like kind of nerfed to play.
Flashbang out.
Also, why do we have to have these sorts of like broken up windows here just for visuals? When what we really need
Flashbang out.
is like clear positioning so that we can flash out.
Flashbang.
Like, if there's some things that I hate, is how consistent like Valve has to be these little things. Just take out the collisions from these. I think it's like completely fine to be able to throw flashes through the whole window. Like I don't fucking care. Yeah, this area plays quite well. I think a couple of like improvements that could be made is push the train cart a little bit out. Or make it shorter so that you can actually have like a widened angle over here. And then a little bit widened angles around this back. Alright, it seems that nowadays I can go 31 minutes without like having to cough. That's my limit. Yeah, let's benchmark that. Yeah, so I just feel very choked up when I'm trying to like push out of this area, which probably is the correct way to design this area too. But like I think this is a little bit too tight, and it just doesn't doesn't feel right when you're coming out of this. Like the first position is over there, and then like there's nothing to be made. Like nothing that makes this 50-50 less of a 50-50. I don't think you have to be completely exposed. Let's see. Let's lock my camera there. Yeah, you're 100% fucking visible if you're clearing this to the other side. You have to, yeah, you are. So that like, yeah. And then in some like retake situations, you already like you also have a player like fucking around over up here, and then that's just kind of an impossible thing to entry from here. So you really have to like I don't know. Like this is also kind of a rough spot to clear. I think the old version of train, like CS:GO's train, didn't really have these issues, or like it had these issues, but players didn't really like point them. Well, okay, let me restructure my sentence. I think the older train had such a different style of gameplay because we had more train carts and more open-ended design around these parts. It was simpler in its like pathing, as we just had like 2 straight tunnels with trains in them to block the angles out. That the gameplay there was more clutch potential within the positioning of the player. Like you had more clutch potential with like coming up to the top of a train like this in like a 1v3 and then like just fucking around with the ladders. And I think a lot of players like enjoyed that too. It was a very unique aspect of the map, and now some of that is gone, and I think that a lot of players are going to be longing for it. Maybe in Bombsite B, maybe that will be like a big part of it still, and probably is going to be. But A Bombsite was really the one where you had to get like had to use your ingenuity with how the heavens were positioned. But hey, I think Valve is in a good place where they can like reintroduce these aspects. Like they could open up heaven. It's still here. Like look at this room. They could open it up and just have the heaven be there, so that you could like fucking smoke up here, boost up to it, like boost over the train, and get a pick if there's like a CT, like watching an angle from here. I don't think it's that crazy to reintroduce it. What they did to connector, I think it's cool. The wall banging from here to here, I think that's also very cool. I appreciate the visual direction with like this like super small wooden interior work. I like this a lot. Yeah, I enjoy all the little crackles and bits. Like even these boards here, they look really good. And also like the classic of having like a normal 2D texture, just like transition into mesh, and then you know, it's just some good old design, good old visual design. Anyway, changes here. I actually don't like this. I'm not a fan. I think the smoke gameplay in this area made it so that okay, let me just pop a smoke over there. I think you had to somehow, you know, I think it's one of those like rough spots in the map where it actually helped the map to be a little bit more competitive. In that this upper area, like you 100% had to smoke this up now, or back then, and that sort of like created B site with the junction of like smoking up and then like just jumping down and dropping to the site. I do like that the upper is like a little bit lower now, so you don't take any fall damage if you jump, which that's nice. But I don't like Valve fixed the headshot angles over here already. Like you couldn't headshot anymore. They used to be in CS:GO first versions. They used to be a fucking ramp, and the B side players used to get an auto sniper and just like spam the headshot angle. That was fucking funny. And yeah, B was like this B upper was like kind of untakeable from there. Yeah, let's look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, I enjoy this. This is cool. I don't enjoy that you cannot drop a smoke in there. We like Thomas the Tank Engine. I think it's a cool model. Bomb site design or detailing is cool. I like that this is more like enclosed. You can actually like kind of creep around here. Colors, everything. This is fucking awesome. One little nitpick. I don't get this structuring. Why is like what is this? Is this like for what is this? What's going on over here? Like I don't get. I don't get what this is. Is it supposed to be like some sort of an old like loading dock? But then again, you have no space over here, so why even bother making it like a thing? You could just like kind of push the whole wall forward, you know? You have the space here. Why didn't you just like make the wall be here and then make it be like a kind of a grand entrance? And from this side too, yeah, it just feels kind of weird. Such a like a thin building. I don't know. Minor nitpick. You don't really have to look at these things when you're playing. I mean, let's be fair. You kind of don't. One thing that you do look around though is the skylights. None of these skylights are usable, which is kind of a shame. This is, but I don't think it's enough. One also very cool visual aspect that I appreciate is how this window cuts here. Like, just look at this. If you haven't noticed, instead of making a cluttered office space, they cut into this wall and now like made it diagonal. And now the office space is just kind of out of your way, which that is super cool. I enjoy that. And also this is like one of the key spam wallbang spots over here. I like the server room. This is cool. Visually, this is cool. You have windows. You can. The glass gibs are funny. This looks like you'll be able to crouch jump there, and it looks like it, and you should be able to. I don't know. Just make it a surf. I think that's fun. Valve. You as a collective, one person there, talking to you.
Throwing flashbang. Flashbang out.
Yeah, this is awesome. trying to think of like brick tunnels. Would they make the tunnels like this? I guess they would there.
Throwing smoke.
I guess they would do that. Gotta look into it more. Okay, that's been 40 minutes. I was trying not to make it an hour long, which I succeeded. But 40 minutes is what we have to do. What we have to deal with. Train is back. All these cool maps are back. I mean, some of them are back. Some of them are brand new. Great. Cool stuff. Alright, catch you guys later. If you saw my weird version of this video previously, I apologize for that. It was a mistake. It's deleted. Yeah. Alright, catch you in the next one. See you guys.